Meanwhile, in Frankfort, Governor Andy Beshear gave an update about the coronavirus situation in Kentucky. There are no confirmed cases here, but there is some good news when it comes to testing. LEX 18's Mike Valenti covered the news conference. He's live at the Capitol with more Big Story team coverage. Mike?
Yeah, Kevin, Nancy, there was a lot to unpack from that press conference. So we want to go through the biggest takeaways. As you said at the top, the most important thing to note, there are still no known confirmed positive cases in Kentucky. So far, 7 people have been tested for COVID-19. 4 of those tests, fortunately, have come back negative. There are 3 other tests that are still pending. Meanwhile, 121 people in the state have been monitored, 10 of whom are still being actively monitored. The governor also announced today that the Department for Public Health has begun testing for COVID-19 at its state lab in Frankfort. Earlier today, Vice President Mike Pence admitted the U.S. does not have enough testing kits to meet anticipated demand. Kentucky's DPH commissioner says the state has the capacity to do anywhere from 800 to 1,000 tests for the disease. But the governor said right now people are eligible for those tests based on a person's risks and symptoms. But that could change due to a number of factors.
That's the CDC changing their approach on what their recommendations are for testing. But also once private labs, which means private insurance, has the ability to do these tests, we will see significantly more. I do not believe at this time that it creates any greater risk in Kentucky, but again, let's be prepared.
In that press conference, the governor also warned about potential scammers who could look to capitalize on people's fears surrounding COVID-19. So, for example, you're going to want to be wary of emails advertising products that claim to cure coronavirus. If there is a development on that front, you're likely to hear that from the federal government.